Right, here are your trending topics now. First up, hashtag Joburg fire, and this is a story. It's been the biggest story since yesterday. We woke up to a fire that started in the early hours of yesterday morning, and it was just a horror as the numbers kept climbing and climbing with each update. I remember when we opened the show yesterday, the news story that we read said there were 10 people who were killed. And the immediate update by Joburg Emergency Services with Mr. Robert Mulaudzi took it to 20. Within a few minutes, we were saying 23. And then it just kept on escalating. So as it stands right now, we're told 74 people lost their lives in this fire. And of course, we'll be in conversation with MEC Lebogang Maile and MMC Chwaku in a short while about this matter. So that goes on. Then the next hashtag is hashtag NGOs. And it still speaks to the same story because I think the minister in the presidency, Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, had made some comments, some remarks about NGOs should work with government because there has been for some time a lamentation in government that NGOs sometimes scupper the work of government or they become an impediment. And so some of the NGOs responded saying, so you own a building, people die, and you blame the NGOs for that. But some of the people on X also siding with government on this matter, saying that especially those NGOs who are fighting for human rights tend to actually make the task of government difficult. But it's quite an interesting debate unfolding there on X. Feel free to go and have a look at the arguments that are being put forward. And then the next one is hashtag sign the petition. Now, this one is about the Zimbabwe elections. And it seems that there is now a sense that people should sign a petition and thereby taking this fight now to some of the regional bodies, the SADC organ on politics, defense and security, as well as the AU. And people are saying there needs to be a stand with the people of Zimbabwe, imploring these organs to maybe establish a transitional government as part of a comprehensive overhaul of the electoral system in Zimbabwe. So this sign the petition is trending as a result of that. And then finally, UEFA Champions League draw. This happened last night. And guess who was watching? Because the mighty Gunners are back in the Champions League. So I just had to get that in. But yeah, the Champions League draw, that took place last night and very interesting. And looking at some of the groups, Group F has emerged as the group of death there. You've got Paris Saint-Germain, you've got Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan and Newcastle in that group. Really tough. But some of the other groups also throwing up some very interesting mouth-watering encounters. But the UEFA Champions League group stage draw was actually conducted last night. So that's why that's trending.